Yeah, Arrowhead Chiefs. It's your girl, Miss Nicole. Queen of Hustle, baby. Started from the bottom, now we here. My homie at the start of his career. Let's go. Try to win him early, hear the truth. Tune in every Sunday for the juice. Arrowhead Chief Podcast, bringing all the news. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Cris Style, out here rapping for the crew. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube.
What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? You're tuned into the Arrowhead Chief Podcast, episode 268. The offseason has officially begun. It really begins next week, but it's officially begun because the combine is culminated. We got all the 40 times, all the drills, all the measurements, all the stock up, stock down on the players. And yeah, man, now we got free agency right around the corner. It's about to get crazy around here in Chiefs Kingdom. And I'm sure other fan bases, but Chiefs Kingdom, we got the 9th pick, coming up. So we got to see what we're gonna do in free agency that affects that 9th pick. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that today, man. We also gonna talk about some weird ass moments that happened last season that just had us scratching our head, like, what the hell are they doing over there?
WTF?
So. I'm also going to, just dive into some Chiefs news and NFL news because there's some things that have went down, you know what I'm saying, and other teams that could affect the Chiefs. So, Mar, how you feeling, sir?
Hey, man, feeling great, feeling good, feeling great, man. Me and C were talking off air. That was probably the most entertaining combine I've ever seen. Literally focused in on. That was crazy. Good content.
Definitely a lot of athletes out there for sure.
Oh yeah. Hey man, if you might hear me say this again in tonight's show. If you want some speed on your team, this look like the draft to get it. This look like the draft to get it.
So now we got to see if it translates. You know what I'm saying? To the field. You know what I'm saying? You still got to look at the tape. You know what I'm saying? Some guys are just workout warriors and they look good in t-shirts and shorts, but when you put them pads on, look like they were walking in quicksand.
Nah, no cap.
So, but yeah, man, definitely gonna talk about the draft. But I want to go ahead and start with top news of the day. We all knew this was coming, but the Chiefs have informed Juwan Taylor that they are in fact going to release him at the start of the league year. Save them $20 million against the cap. He's only like $7 million in dead cap money, which is fine. Which will put them over, the minimum that they need to be out of the red, as far as the cap space goes. Starting the league year, I'm sure there's going to be some other moves that's going to happen. We still got to see what happened with Travis Kelce. We're going to see if anybody else gets restructured, gets released. We're gonna see in these next few days. It's going to be interesting for the Chiefs, but they've also put it out there that pending a trade happens, which could happen, they are going to release them. So, what are your overall thoughts on that news, Mark?
Hey man, is it Christmas? Is it? What's today's date? It's March 3rd, 2nd. Anyway, it must be December 25th because this is Christmas to my ears. That there is no longer, no more false starts. Hopefully, but hey, all jokes aside, I know it sounds very down on Juwan Taylor. Barring the false starts, he was actually a good player. The problem was with Juwan Taylor is the false starts will come at the wrong damn time and literally were drive killers.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where a lot of people in Chiefs Kingdom are at. Is it wasn't the fact that he had the false starts, is when they happened. Like they were momentum drive killers. And so, we can forgive a false start here and there, every now and then. We can forgive that shit, a little illegal formation in line. We can forgive it. But when it happens to like kill a drive, take points off the board, because that's happened numerous times with Juwan. He's taking points off the board, the touchdown coming back, or a crucial third down is converted, and here goes the whistle. Here come a hold or illegal formation because he didn't line up a few inches up on the line, and then there we go. Now we got a punt, and it leads to some other bull, and then so it's just one of those things where. I'm one of those type of fans where I can appreciate that Juwan Taylor was good for the Chiefs, but I'm in the same breath, I'm also irritated that we could have gotten more from Juwan Taylor if he wasn't such a momentum killer. So it's kind of like, hey man, you can't be an expensive momentum killer because it's already working against your eyes being a momentum killer. But you can't be an expensive momentum killer. Like this man got damn near 2 strikes against him. So at this point, man, I was already ready to get rid of Cuz. So,
Yeah.
hey, save us some money. Appreciate you. Hey, it worked in your favor too, Juwan. You walk out with a ring. So hey, how I see it is, man. We wish each other the best on our future endeavors, and then it is what it is, pimp. Appreciate you. I'll at you. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, man. Leave the keys under the mat. We'll come pick them up later. Don't even worry about it. But get your shit out. Gotta go. I'll let you. For real. That's just
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Ever since that game against Detroit and Collinsworth said Chris Collinsworth highlighted his how he gets out of his stance when the ball is snapped. It's been doom and gloom for Juwan Taylor ever since then. And some was warranted, some wasn't. But unfortunately, it was drive killers. It was momentum killers on offense at times, and it became a problem. It did become a problem. Even last year, he had his issues in the beginning, but then he had a stretch where you thought, okay, he cleaned it up a little bit, but then they kind of came back a little bit. But I don't think it was just the whole penalty thing. I think it was his knee.
Yeah, that
I
might
think
be.
I think the knee injury had a little bit to do with that too. Like you got a knee injury and you got penalty problems. Yeah, we're gonna move on, player. And according to Nate Taylor, the team, plans on Jalen Moore to be the starter on that right side. And we all figured that when they signed him last year and put him over on that right side. So I expect Jalen Moore probably to have a better season than what he had last year. I know he was solid when he had to play on the left side, but I think now that he'll be a little bit more acclimated to this offense and know what they expect from him, I think that he'll be a little bit better. And if not, Asapole, he played really well when he played on the left side, so I expect he could do the same thing on the right side. And I wouldn't be surprised if later in the draft they do invest, or maybe in free agency they invest in another right tackle just in case. So
just in case.
Yeah, just to cover themselves. So, shout out to Juwan Taylor. You helped us win a Super Bowl, and hopefully, you be able to take care of your family with another contract, which I expect him to get another contract. Say what you want about Juwan Taylor, but right now he's the top tackle on the market.
Any market, like draft board, free agency board. Like, yeah, I'm with you. And that's why I don't want Chiefs Kingdom to try to act all brand new just because he had the flags and try to act like the man didn't play good football for us, because he has some good football in him. Just it is what it is. It is what
But
it is.
just the price tag was just too much, and you have to just, especially what the Chiefs are trying to do, they just had to take that money. They couldn't just sit and be like, all right, we're gonna just rest on our laurels or whatever and just play it out. No, they had to let him go. So, in other news, we all know that last year the Chiefs tried to trade for Breece Hall.
They did,
and it was reported that they wanted a third. The Chiefs after a fourth, and they could never, get on the same page with that. It was probably expected that the Chiefs were going to probably go all in on Breece Hall in free agency too. But once it was heard that the Jets were going to keep Breece Hall, they were going to franchise tag him, all bets were off. And they end up doing it today. Breece Hall has been franchise tag. they're said to work on a deal, but there's some about they couldn't agree on a number, so maybe they just keep the franchise tag on them and let them walk next year, or maybe they trade them. I don't know, but personally, I think the Jets are dumb. I think that they should have traded him last year for that fourth round pick. You could have got your extra pick in the fourth round, and you wouldn't have to worry about paying him, and you possibly could have got another running back in the draft or in free agency. There's a slew of running backs in free agency periods that you probably don't have to pay the Brees Hall price tag. You know what I'm saying? They can come in and be highly productive for you. So,
Yeah.
But I guess y'all figured y'all don't have a lot of talent on that offensive side. We'll see what they do at the quarterback position. But yeah. How do you feel about them franchise tagging Brees Hall?
Well, there's another option off the board. So, for Chiefs Kingdom, especially for what me and C do as content creators, we was already looking at Brees Hall as one of those pieces that could potentially be rocking the Chiefs uniform next year. Well, go ahead, cross that shit off.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all that means for us is just another option that you just cross off the board. I'll cross it off the list that you ain't got to worry about. It ain't happening. He ain't coming to Kansas City. Jets have made it perfectly clear and loud that, hey, man, yeah, we're going to tag him. We'll go ahead and pay whatever the 12 to 14, whatever it is the tag is going to be for the running backs. We're going to go ahead and pay it. Like you said, the reports already they're trying to work out an actual long-term deal, which makes sense. I mean, Brees Hall is still under 25, so I mean, he's still, this is what was expected. Um, Brees Hall I mean, despite the knee injuries, is a talented guy. So,
Yes.
So I mean, the Jets weren't stupid. It was like, well, we've done a lot of stupid things in this franchise. Let this not be one of them. So, I mean, hey, chalk it up for the Jets for actually making a smart decision for once. So, I mean, hooray for them. Kind of sucks for us because that's actually a good piece that is no longer available for us. So, if that was an option, it's no longer an option. So, yeah, that's the only pieces I got on that one.
Yeah. And which goes to a other side of it, whereas there's been reported that Kenneth Walker and Travis Etienne will not be franchise tagged. They are not, going to bring them back. Both of them are set to hit free agency, and both of those players have been linked to the Kansas City Chiefs of interest, especially Travis Etienne. A lot of smoke is headed that way. Even people, coming from the combine of saying Travis Etienne wants to come to Kansas City. Kansas City is very interested in Travis Etienne, but they're also hearing a little smoke with Kenneth Walker too. So, would you be interested in either one of those players?
Kenneth Walker, who is the reigning Super Bowl MVP, 25 years old, stud of a running back that he just put on a huge display in the playoffs, especially on that Super Bowl. Walking away with the trophy has already shown his value and what he can be. You look at Kenneth Walker's game, I wouldn't mind having that. I think we all kind of saw what the playoff run he just went on is pretty good. Travis Etienne, 4 seasons he's been in the league, 3 of them he's ran for 1,000 yards. All right. I don't know what happened. Not this past season. I don't know what happened 2 years ago. I have no idea what the hell happened. It might have just been some bad Peterson play calling led to the firing, and it just never got right after the firing of the coach. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it just was not Travis Etienne. Like I said, how do you have 3 out of 4 seasons you're getting 1,000 plus and especially all-purpose yards? You're over there killing it with the receiving yards as well. And then all of a sudden last year, just I don't know what the hell, just lay a dud. So I'm throwing that as an outlier year. Travis Etienne has been very productive for the Jaguars. And if we're being quite honest, he's probably been one of the only bright spots out of that offense over the last four years. I mean, they ain't done a lot of good things down there in Duval. He's probably been one of the good things. So,
yeah.
And, that's not a bad idea to get one of those guys. Just kind of like what we were talking off air. The price tag. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I just got this gut feeling. I do not want Brett Veach to overpay for a running back. Just because I think that market has always been valued so low. It would be, to me, it would be ridiculous to overpay for it. But I understand. Hey, if somebody, supply and demand, somebody wants that player so bad they drive up the price. And if he feels, and especially if we're being honest, if Andy feels that this running back, whatever running back we go, feels he can change the outlook of his offense, Brett will pay whatever the hell he wants for it. If we're being honest.
Yeah.
So I don't think, now that I really think about it, price tag don't even matter in this situation. If Andy really wants the kid, Brett's going to move mountains to go get him. So, yeah, I don't think price tag matters anymore.
I'm for one, I'm not mad at overpaying for Etienne or Walker because it's not guaranteed. And I see Mark's comment where he says it's either Etienne, Walker, or draft Love. My problem with that is that, and I love Love, but it's just not guaranteed that Love is going to be there. And I think there's smoke there too. I think the Giants are looking at Love. I think the Saints are looking at Love. I think there's a possibility that Washington is Love. Like
Cardinals and Saints were the first two teams off my mind that was like, watch out for them too. That they might be the ones that
Tennessee could. And Robert Saleh, he's a defensive-minded coach. Play good defense and run the football. He could be like, why not get Etienne over here with Cam Ward and make the life easier for Cam Ward so he doesn't have to do all that heavy lifting? Like, I just don't want Chiefs Keenum to get so enamored with Love. It'd be different if we was picking 3, 4, or 5. Then I'd be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's a possibility he still could be there.
Yeah, we had 9.
We had 9, bro. And it just, if he's gone, then what?
Then what?
And look, I like Gainwell, but I don't want Gainwell to be my RB1. No, I'm sorry. No,
he's an offset piece.
He's a third down, come in and give the other dude some burn, and you know what I'm saying?
Package piece.
That's what you are. But I don't like I said, I don't think the Chiefs are operating that way. And look, I know we don't like to take what Brett Veach says and Mandy Reid and their pressures, but I think Brett Veach was being honest when he said that the premium, players, you don't get those defensive ends, defensive tackles, those corners, those, big time wide receivers. Like, you don't really get a lot of those guys because they get signed.
Yeah, they don't hit the market because
the ones that hit the market are what? The top tier premium running backs, the top tier premium safeties, centers and guards and positions like that are not premium type positions. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get a left tackle to hit the free agency.
Just sitting there. No.
Trent Williams in his prime is not hitting free agency. You know what I'm saying? So he's either going to get signed or he'll get traded for some picks. So
and Trent Williams aging, they still trying to find a way to work out his money that he don't go nowhere.
Exactly. So
and
that's why. So when I heard Brett V say that, I personally think he's like, I can get a running back in the free agency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can possibly get a safety to replace Brian Cook.
Hey, I know we're gonna talk about it, but if you're gonna get a safety, this might be the draft to do it.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. We definitely gonna talk about that because
this might be the one to do it, dog.
Secondary period. There's some corners and safeties in this draft. So, but I just think that free agency is gonna be the way they go. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go get running back, get RB1, get it out the way, so they ain't got to worry about going into the draft, and then they can pick BPA. They can pick either, if it's if Bain is there, and Bain could slip with the whole rumblings with his arm length and all that stuff. Bain could be there. You know what I'm saying? And
if Bain get there, bro, don't even hesitate.
Just take him.
Just take him.
Take him.
Take him.
If Bailey is there. You know what I'm saying? Take him. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a scenario that Bailey could be there. Bain or Bailey could be there because there's 2 other players that moved up. So,
I still can't interest you in Sadiq at 9. I still can't.
No, No. But there
Hey,
is a scenario. But
hey,
there is a scenario.
hey, his pro day was crazy. Bro. I mean,
Yeah.
not his combine was crazy, bro.
But
Hey,
there is a
hey, fam.
but there is a scenario where we could possibly do that.
Hey, fam. I was watching his combine. I forgot to text you, but I'm just like,
Yeah, he did his thing. I wasn't surprised by Keon Sadiq.
I looked. I said, "Oh, damn, that would look good as an heir apparent to Travis, boy." I was like,
But yeah, I think they get. I think it's either Walker or ETN, and I think ETN is number one, and then Walker is like number two. Just because I do think price tag would be, because I think ETN would be cheaper to pay him. You know what I'm saying? You only have to pay him maybe 9 to 10 million a year, whereas in opposed to Kenneth Walker, you're probably gonna have to give him 12, 13.
Yeah, because what he just did is
that's what I'm saying. He's coming off the Super Bowl MVP, and not just Super Bowl. It's not like he was just a one-hit Super Bowl wonder. He did that all through tail end of the season, into the playoffs, into the Super Bowl. So.
He put some work on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't a bystander. Yeah. He was a big piece of that. So
yeah. No, I agree, Mark. I do think ETN makes that, but I think either running back would flourish in this offense, and Chiefs Kingdom would be happy with either or. I know I've seen some people on, I don't want ETN, I don't want Walker. We should get Love. I'm just telling you, all right, Chiefs Kingdom, you want to put your eggs in that Love basket. It'd be different if it was Love and a different running back. Like last year, it was Genty, and they was talking about Amarion Hampton.
Yeah, this year's just Love.
It's Love and then the field. And look, there are some good running backs. I like the Mike Washington kid from Arkansas.
Yeah, but are they like him? Are they like Love?
No, but I think they're starting running backs. They're not. Listen, they're not first round talent, but they are second, third round talent that could still be difference makers.
Contribute to the team, yes. But Jeremiah Love,
I get it. He's Bijan Robinson. He's Saquon.
That's what I'm saying. He's a piece.
But I think people sleeping on some of these other running backs, like his running mate, Jadarian Price. I think he's gonna be a beast in this league.
Well, here's the thing, see, and if you're being honest about the whole running back position, as much as I want to get a running back, and you've heard me, I would love to have Love. Mm-hmm. It's still Andy has to use the damn running back position. So as much as we want to pound.
I will say this. Andy has used the running back when he trusts the running back to do what he's supposed to do. That's
fair, because he did use Damian Williams when he did.
And when Kareem was here, when he's in his prime, he used Kareem in the running and the passing game. He used to. When Jamal Charles was there, he used. Now we had a different quarterback, but still, he used Jamal Charles.
You're right.
So when he trusts the running back, he's gonna use it. Now he may have his games where Patrick Mahomes throwing about 40 times. You're like, damn, Andy, what's your name? Like,
damn, bro.
Part of that is comebacks that could be money available. Yeah, but I think they'll figure it out. Yeah, he trusted Williams. He trusted McKinnon. He sure did. Did. So even when CH first came, his rookie season, he started trusting him. They was feeding him, and then he got hurt. So I think that they want to get a top tier running back, or at least a running back that can raise the floor in this room. So, but there is some other news involving star-studded all-pro Trent McDuffie. Rams GM Les Snead came out and said, hey, we're looking for a proven corner, and we're willing to give up our first-round pick. They didn't say which one. They just said first-round pick.
I know somebody, Les.
Well, I think Les, because it's tampering. I think he was looking at like the Chiefs, like, hey, y'all know anybody who's proven all pro corner that might be from the LA area? Oh, by the way, the defensive passing game coordinator and defensive coordinator we just hired, he recruited Trent McDuffie.
What?
Washington. Yeah.
Say
just
less.
hired him. They just hired him.
Look at all these dots connecting. Look at all these dots connecting.
So he just put it out there like, hey, Brett, Andy, Spags.
Spags, what's good?
Listen, man, let's talk turkey. You
Let's
know what I'm saying?
baby.
Let's talk turkey very quick. So I'm just saying, look, I know a lot of people be like, oh, you gotta give up the 13. Look, at this point, bro, you get a first round pick. That's you get 2 first round picks in this draft. That's good. Whether it be the 13th or the 29th pick, because you can use both of those picks to get either one of those picks, you can get you another good player.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we do get Bane. Well, hell, maybe you get your a wide receiver in the back end of the first round. Maybe somebody drops. You use that pick to get, or you use that pick to move up to go get the player you want. Mar wants Kenyon Sadiq. He's sitting there at 18, 19. Get on the phone. Hey, we got this extra pick by the round.
Hey,
go get Sadiq.
It's looking a little different.
Let's say maybe Carnell Tate drops. Go up and go get him. Why not? Makai Lemon or somebody drops. I'm just saying. You can go up and get them. Now you got a little bargaining chips.
Sure do.
You know? So that's something to look out for. You know what I'm saying? We all, all had it in our mind that we think that Trent McDuffie's possibly going to get traded.
He about it there, bro. He as good as gone, bro.
So, now what I don't like is all you Chiefs fans out there that are turning on Trent McDuffie like he was trash.
He was him. Yeah. Come on, let's not do that.
He had the one bad game against the Cowboys. And y'all already killing him.
Well, I mean, they kind of had him out of position anyway, but
And instead of, what I'm saying, he didn't play a lot in the slot last year. And look, that might have been him because you get paid to play on the outside.
Yeah.
So maybe he didn't want to play in the slot a lot, but still. He still was good on the outside. Let's not act like he was just trash on the outside.
Just complete dookie. Yeah, okay.
Trent McDuffie is a top 5 corner in this league.
Without no thought put into that, without question.
He's one of the best corners in this league.
Without question.
And there's nothing you could tell me any different. I've seen many games where he locked down the number 1 guy.
Lock him down.
Jamar Chase hates to see that dude.
Clank, clank.
Yeah, does he have his issues against guys who are a little bit bigger, taller than him? Yeah. Or does he may give up one game out of the 16, 17 that they play? Yeah, sure. But what corner doesn't give up plays? Pat Surtain, as great as he is, he gives up a play there. I saw DeMarcus Robinson cooking Quinton Mitchell.
Like a D-Rob. The same D-Rob we talking about that used to play here. Yeah, cooked him.
He was cooking them. And not just one big play he got. No, he was
give him that work.
He was working them. It happens. It's the hardest, one of the hard outside of quarterback. That's one of the hardest positions to play.
Hard, bro.
It is very hard to play corner in this league at a high level on a consistent basis. Your technique has to be on point, which technically sound Trent McDuffie's probably one of the best. Mm-hmm. And you got a corner who's willing to tackle. He used to cause fumbles like a mug.
Can't make this up.
No, his interception production wasn't the greatest, but that's because a lot of times he wouldn't get thrown his way.
That's that old school Deion Sanders effect, dog. You remember when they would never throw close toward Deion's side? He shut down one whole side of the field.
He is worth the value. I agree. And I think that's why Les Snead put it out there. He wants McDuffie. He wasn't talking about no other team.
Nope. He come on get him too.
So,
and what's that first round pick that's the second one is the 29th?
It's 29th. If they turn into 29th and maybe a 4th round pick, you take that.
Yeah.
You take that.
Because then that
Now
gives
the,
2
now
picks.
the Chiefs, now the Chiefs got what 8 picks now?
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't you take that?
And in a heartbeat, I would.
I agree, Mark. If they extend them, I'm not gonna be mad at it.
Because that second pick in the first round comes like you said, BPA at that point.
And look, there's a lot of good corners in this draft too.
Deep.
So you can replace McDuffie if you have to.
And Brett, you shown that you can get some corners, bro.
I'm just saying.
Just
So
Just
I'm not too much worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the deal will get done. I think he does get traded. I think the writing's on the wall. And I think Les Snead just kind of put it out there like, yeah, we trying to make this happen.
Yeah.
It did work out.
Hey, they said, how do you want it?
I think it was just like, man, how we gonna tell Veach and them, man? Let's put the APP out, man. Let's put the bad signal up. Put that bad signal up. Put that bad signal up real quick. You know
what do you? Hey, Les Snead was talking to Brett, saying, what do you? Wow.
Yeah, let's put it out there, man.
Yeah. Hey, catch these signals real quick, bro. Yeah, for real.
I can't really say nothing, you know, but we want a proven corner.
Proven. Hey, that was a funny part, the proven part, though.
So, but yeah, man. Some other news. Kyler Murray has been informed that he is being released.
That's hilarious.
And I do think there is a market for Kyler Murray. I think that the Jets will be banging on his door. Maybe the Vikings. They do need a quarterback. Maybe Pittsburgh Steelers if Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back.
Which is weird why he's taking his sweet time on answering. Like, you're the quarterback. I would love to have an answer for you. Oh, yesterday. So I can like really get into the groove of my offseason. And so I can really check out these free agents. I could have been paying a lot of extra attention to the quarterbacks at the combine. Like, dog, ain't this another franchise this month in holding their hostage, whether you gonna play or not, bro?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what the market looks like for Kyler Murray. You know, there's a lot of rumors about Malik Willis. He set to get $30 million a year. And they're looking like the Cardinals might get him because we all know that Matt LaFleur coaches over there in Green Bay. His brother, Mike LaFleur, is the head coach of the Cardinals. I'm pretty sure he's been talking to him like, hey, you see what we did with Malik?
He's not bad.
we developed him. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to look good. He came in for Jordan Love, won some games for us. So,
don't listen to the hype. He's actually pretty good for it.
Yeah. He just needed some time. And why don't you come get him? Come get him.
They gonna sell the shit out of him, right?
Yeah. So the word is he probably gonna go to Arizona. As far as the Vikings, I'm hearing Kirk Cousins.
I'm hearing.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing Anthony Richardson for some reason in Minnesota.
If I'm Anthony Richardson, I'm either trying to get over to LA or I'm trying to get over to San Francisco. Or another one, underrated one, I'm getting over there with John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh over with the Chargers. Let me pick up some shit from Jim.
Fair.
Develop behind Justin Herbert. Why not?
Can I interest you in him as our backup?
No.
Absolutely not.
No, we need somebody who's proven, dog.
I'm just saying, dog. Like, I mean, Andy does what he does with these quarterbacks.
He does, but we ain't got time for all that right now. We ain't got time to develop you, sir.
I thought I asked, bro.
I hear you, but you need to go somewhere else.
He'd be a cheap option.
I'd rather have a Marcus Mariota or somebody as our backup quarterback.
I wouldn't mind Marcus Mariota.
Yeah. Marcus has been proven as a good backup to have. He can win you some games when you need it. If Mahomes don't play that first season or that first half of the season, or at least the first 4 games or whatever, you can put Marcus out there. Hey, let's get to 2-2, baby.
Hey, just give us 3-4 games.
It's gonna be interesting in his market too, man. Mac Jones, he could be another option for the Vikings too.
Mac Jones would have to be a trade option.
Yeah, for sure. And they've already said they wanted at least a top 100 pick for him.
Are you serious? So that's at least 3rd or 4th round.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yeah. Steve, motherfuckers is desperate when it comes to that quarterback position. So you never know. Miami might be like, yeah, we'll pay.
We'll give it to you.
And it's already been said that Tua is going to get released. So
yeah,
we'll see what kind of market he has. We'll see.
Huh? I said Tua is going to have a market. Never mind. Yeah.
That's what they say. That's what the insiders say. Because we all know how these coaches are. I could fix them.
Yeah, all right. Until you can't.
And don't be. And another underrated thing would be, don't be surprised if he is not a starter somewhere. He's the backup quarterback for the Chargers because Mike McDaniels is over there.
Oh yeah, because Mike loves him.
So I can see some stuff like that. I can see that. What else is going on? Somebody else got released. I know Aaron Jones and Jason Hargrove got released. There's somebody else.
Yeah, I can't remember. So what's going on this whole weekend?
Yeah. But I think we covered the more important people that were getting released. And, free agency is going to be interesting to see what the Chiefs get. I know they were worried that the Chiefs are interested in wide receivers too. So we'll see kind of market they have in that when it comes to that. I know, Daniel Jones, he got the franchise tag or the transitional franchise tag at $38 million. So somebody can match that and they could, offer a deal to Daniel Jones, and then the Colts can match that, which they're not franchise tagging Alec Pierce. So if the league year happens, he can be a free agent, but they said they are trying to work on the deal. It'll be interesting to see what that means for Michael Pittman Jr., if they work out a restructure for him, or if they trade him, or if they let him go. So we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens to Brandon Ayuk too.
That's weird. That whole situation with him is weird.
It is weird, but it is what it is. All right, man. Let's get into this combine, dog. I know you've been salivating, waiting to talk about the combine,
man.
So listen, man, we all know, if you watch the combine, we all know who pretty much stock is up. Sonny Styles, his stock is up. My man ran up what did he run? He ran where'd it go? I just had it. He ran a 4.46.
That's crazy, bro, for a linebacker, bro.
He had the record for linebackers for the vertical at 43.5. And his broad jump, I think he broke a record at 11.2.
Crazy, bro.
He building these super soldiers, man.
Super soldiers is crazy, dog.
Yeah. His brother, safety, Lorenzo Styles Jr. I think he ran like a 4.28. So he did his thing. He's probably gonna rise his stock up at safety. That what's the safety from Dylan Thienerman from Oregon?
Oh yeah,
4.35.
Got his stock up.
Got his stock up for sure. We all knew that Jeremiah Love was gonna kill it. He ran a 4.36. He ran a
Yeah.
4.37, then ran a 4.36.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is the 4.37. His dad looked like he was like, man, you can do better.
Looks so disappointed.
He looked disappointed, like 4.37. Man. And then he turn around, run a 4.36, and he was happy as hell. Like, what's the difference? A second? Missouri boy, Terrion Pride Jr., cornerback. He ran a 4.32. No, you don't like that?
I don't know, man. It's just when I'm over here looking at that whole combine situation, man, it's just I was like a kid in the candy store. It was so much great talent that just got displayed. So it's kind of like it makes it that much harder to really hone in what you want the Chiefs to do at 9. So that's why I'm really looking at it. That like,
yeah, the boy defensive tackle from Florida, Caleb Banks.
Yeah, Caleb Banks. Yeah,
he did some phenomenal stuff. They do the 6'6",
mm-hmm.
330 pounds, and he moving like a
gazelle.
The running back from Arkansas, Mike Washington Jr., he's 6'1", 223 pounds, and he ran a 4.33.
Again, you want some speed, man. It's the draft, bro.
Trey Lance's brother.
Yes.
Tell him more about this. Bryce Lance ran a 4.34. The kid is 6'3 and a half.
Yeah, that's a mismatch.
Now, yes, did he go to North Dakota State? I get it.
That's fine, but hey.
2024, my man had 17 touchdowns.
Okay.
He had two back-to-back years over 1,000 yards. He had 8 touchdowns last year. I just think that was because the quarterback had switched up. But when he had the other quarterback, he had 17 touchdowns.
Yeah. You can't
That's
make
crazy.
That up,
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't make that up.
Even these offensive linemen was breaking records, doing crazy stuff. Now, I know the talk was Ruben Bain and his short arm length. He had 30 and 7/8 in the inch arms, and we all know that, they try to compare it to Melvin Ingram. Malcolm Ingram had 31 and 7/8 inch arms. So even Bain's arms are smaller than that, but I don't care.
Didn't Melvin Ingram have a solid damn career though?
He really did. But I don't care because that's not how Ruben Bain plays defensive end. He's not I'm going to push you out the way with my arms. He's I'm going to get around you. He has moves. He has a move set. He's worked on that.
So he got something majority of our defensive linemen don't have, which is
Jason Taylor was his defensive line coach.
A Hall of Fame East line.
So you don't think he learned some moves from Jason Taylor?
They didn't learn a damn thing.
If his short arms was going to be a problem, it would have showed up.
That was my biggest thing. See, like sometimes, like I get it, man. There's some things you want to look at the measurements and like, oh, that should be a concern. But I'm like, was it really a concern when that motherfucker was wrecking that whole college football playoff, leading all the way up to the national championship? Was it that much of a concern?
No,
because that's not what I saw.
you think them SEC teams ain't got big offensive linemen with long arms?
And he was whooping up on them Texas A&M linemen who are probably going to go in the first round anyway.
Exactly.
And he was whooping their ass.
You don't think Indiana got some big offensive linemen?
He was whooping their ass. Hey, Ruben Bain was getting off this whole playoff series, bro.
So I'm not concerned. Put the tape on, and hell, if this moves him down to 9, hell,
I take him. Come on. Hey, matter of fact, hey, what number was he wearing? Was he wearing number 9 or 4?
I think it was 9. No, it was 4. It might have been 4.
Oh, it's number 4. Who got number 4? Oh, Rasheed? Well, shit, the way you acted, hey, come up out that motherfucker.
You crazy. That is funny. Yeah, he's number 4. Let's see. Wait, you ain't come up about that number 4.
Yeah, come about that shit, bro.
But now we know some of the talking points was in his interview.
Interesting.
I just think my man is passionate. You know what I'm saying? The word on the street was, they was talking. Somebody said something about his height, and that's when his demeanor changed. Like, hold on, honey. He from LA too. Them LA boys is different.
They different.
They different, man. But you never heard any off-field things with Makai Lemon. He always played football. He kept his head down. From what I heard, one of the reporters met him, said he was a nice guy, took pictures with everybody. He was a cool cat. And that's what you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And put the film on, man.
The film on again.
Y'all want game changers right on offense? You want somebody who can beat man coverage?
Put the film on.
Same thing with Cardinal.
Hey, put the film on, bro. Hey, y'all gonna have C going crazy in the thing, dog. Put the film on. I'm just saying, man. Yeah, put the film on cats, man. And that's part of the situation. I guess the cat and mouse game that goes on during the whole draft process too. You probably got a lot of people that throwing some bullshit and some fluff out there. Well, what somebody had said, they said they had told Fernando Mendoza to go get arrested or some shit so that he could drop. I just think it's part of the cat mouse game, man. Yeah, but Makai Lemon, man, very talented, but yeah, those interviews were interesting, I should say. He definitely had the what was that, the Stevie J little sneaky little smirk on his face, some type of little situation like that. That was, yeah, Makai Lemon had a very interesting combine interview for sure. But like Chris said, very talented individual. The man can play some damn football. You know what Makai Lemon does? And I've been looking at his tape, and it's Chris's fault that I've been looking at more Makai Lemon. He gets separation, and if he's not getting separation, especially when he's in the red zone, you just got to put the football in a certain spot, and he'll just go get it. I mean, I know what a lot of people was falling in love with Justin Ross when we had him on the team to kind of be like that red zone threat, just kind of pick up that fade catch in the back shoulder catch, whatever it was in the corner, go up in the high point and go get it, or just make a phenomenal catch. Makai Lemon can do that. So I know he had a very interesting interview and a lot of, I guess, the talk about him coming out of the combine was, a lot of people say he didn't interview well, which is another thing. I don't understand exactly what does that mean. You didn't interview well, because I'm really trying to figure out what questions are they asking and how are those questions in pertaining to how they can affect the play on the field, as in football terms, because obviously these are not interviews like for us, like common folk, like I'm gonna go work at the grocery store and I'm gonna go interview. What's your, you got work experience, and do you have a car? The little stupid dumbass questions they ask you. Do you have a proper, reliable transportation? How are you planning on getting here? The whatever little silly little questions that they ask. So I'm not sure the interview process when it comes to this combine. Obviously, they're going to ask you, I'm pretty sure questions that's going to be pertaining to your love for the game, how much you love football, how do you see yourself integrated in this team. I'm pretty sure, but I just never understood what does that mean that you didn't interview well. Because I mean, that's what a lot of people are saying about Mekhi Lemon, and if that's the case, well, after we get that second first round pick for old Trip McDuffie, I don't mind going around and doling back and go picking up a lemon. So let go then. If that's what, if he gonna drop because he didn't interview well, then by all means let him drop to KC. He's used to red anyway. It'd be an easy transition for him. Come on over. So it's just some of those things that just kind of bother me about this draft process, Chris. That I'm just like, bro, this is weird. What do you mean you didn't interview well? How is he supposed to interview? What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe he was in there like, yeah, cuz you know.
Yeah, cuz motherfucker. Is that what he said? He called y'all a whole bunch of motherfuckers and cuz.
Bullshit, man.
Like what? Like, man,
was it him or no? It might have been Jordan Tyson. That was the one that said that when he interviewed with the Chiefs, it was very old school.
I don't even know what that means.
Every enemy was in there. Hey, mother. No, do you want to play? Do you want to be a Chief?
Hey, but that's what I'm saying. You want to be a Chief? Hey, relax. I'm just glad to be back. Kansas. I don't know, man. I don't even know what this half that stuff even means anymore, bro.
No, you didn't, Joe. No, you've been in Utah way too long, man. You've been in Utah way too long. You picking KFC over Popeyes?
Yeah, he been in Utah too long.
You've been in Utah way too long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, those are some of the ones. My only stock down would probably be like the guys who didn't work out. Peter Woods, I was disappointed in you, player. I don't understand why you didn't work out, player.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes a device like these cats are getting. I don't know if it's always the most sound advice. But maybe the advice that he got from his people was like, hey man, you projected to sit, at this so and so, and ain't nothing gonna really change it. So don't even work out. And I'm like, I don't know. Especially this should have been the combine that you would have worked out, that you should have worked out at, because you need to show what you could do. Because a lot of cats put some good stuff on film this past weekend. A lot of cats put some good stuff out there. So. And look, obviously it's the combine. I don't always want to fall.
The Colonel's original anymore.
Nah, not even his. I don't want to fall head over heels for anybody, but at the same time, it's like, bro, like you start putting that seeds into people. Like, hey, if this guy can do this, get your fan base excited. Imagine what this guy could look in your uniform, team's uniform. It makes a difference, man. So I don't know. Probably would have worked out if it was me.
The Popeye spicy tells me, well, then get the classic.
Hey man, what is wrong with bro?
I'm already mad at you, Joe, because you got these unwanted characters when they come on our show.
Hey bro. That's shut up, Chris.
Anyway, you see, you're doing it again. You're distracting us, Joe. Emmett Johnson, running back from Nebraska. I was disappointed in his 40 time. Caleb Banks, Zane Durant made money this weekend. They sure did. Zion Young too.
It's a lot of cats that changed a lot of perspectives around at least the narrative around their names. Negative or positive, I feel, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, man, a lot of depth at corner, safety, defensive line. There's a lot of depth there too. Few more wide receivers that might get some looks in them first 3 rounds, probably. Probably a little light in the running back room, although there's a few running backs I like. Jadarian Price, like I said, the other running back from Notre Dame, I like him a lot. Mike Washington, who ran, that kid from Arkansas. He's gonna he boosted up his stock for sure.
Yeah, he just made him some money.
I just want to say these quarterbacks terrible. Drew Aller is terrible.
Hey, it's funny that you say that because it's kind of like you look at the Cardinals who say they're going to move off of Kyler Murray, and I'm like, all right, well, the pool on free agencies or trades are going to be limited because you're damn sure not going in the draft. Ain't nothing worth past Mendoza worth the damn in this thing.
It's bad. And even people got questions about him. I don't have questions about Mendoza because I saw Mendoza at Cal and I saw the upside in him. So I'm not really down on Fernando Mendoza. I think it's more so they don't like his personality because he's a Jilly Wills, type dude, like
he's a goody two shoe.
Yeah, he's a square bear. So
square, yeah. Like
he's not out here, getting crazy.
What, they want him in the streets or something?
Yeah, they want him. He's about to be a Raider. They want him tatted up.
Yeah.
Tattoos, Holmes.
Hey, yo, you gotta chill.
About the locals, Holmes.
Hey, you gotta
Need the tequila.
Hey, fam, what is it? Usually be me that be cutting up, but this is all you right here, bro.
Hey, man.
This is all you right here.
What's wrong with there? Ain't nothing wrong cutting up every now and then.
Nah, I'm just taking back that it wasn't me that started it.
A bad influence on my life, Mark.
Nah. You was already twisted and messed up before you met me. I just bring it out of you. That's all.
You're right. Can't deny that.
Hey, come on, now. We ain't putting that on me, dog.
Dale, what's cracking, homie?
And Dale, what's happening? You
got your Travis Etienne jersey ready?
Hey, man, that's crazy. The Etienne jersey got to get ready, dog. Say, get it ready.
Get your Travis Etienne jerseys ready.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
But yeah, man, the combine was something. It was actually, I actually enjoyed it this year. Mm-hmm. I really did. Be interesting to see. I mean, if we don't get Travis Etienne or Kenneth Walker, I'm cool with Tyler Algier or Rico Dowdle.
Rico.
You're picking Banks at 9? No. Mm-mm. I watched some of Florida games, and there were some games where he looked great, and there were some games where he disappeared.
Can you see him?
There's too much inconsistency. I need you to be surefire.
He said surefire.
Chris Jones wasn't even a first-round pick.
Oh.
He was top of the second. No, that's the comparison. Because he's 6'6", 320. He has all the measurements. And I would love to see him next to Chris Jones. But I'm not picking one now. Now, we get that second pick for Trent McDuffie. Now we're cooking with grace.
We having another conversation, right? Well, shut up.
A little something different, Joe.
We have a little different conversation. You feel me?
I take Banks at 13. But 9, hell no.
Can't do it, cuz.
Especially if like Lemon, Tate, even Tyson, if they sitting there.
Might have to grab him, cuz. Yeah, we having a different conversation.
Yeah, Dale, your boy Les Snead said, hey, give me Trent.
Yeah. We talked about it over there dropping nuggets.
The GM for the Rams said, yo, give me that Trent McDuffie. What's happening? Holler at me, Brett. I got this first round pick for you, son.
What you want for him? That's crazy. Got that Trick McDuffie pack over here. You want him?
You know what I'm saying? What you want, man? I got it.
I got you. For real.
I help you. You help me. You know,
we looking out for each other, baby.
You AFC, I'm NFC, so it don't even affect you.
Don't even affect you. Because that's for damn sure. Get him up out of the conference. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. I'm talking about don't even bother keeping them in the AFC. Get them up out of there. Send them on over to the other conference. Because I don't want to see Cat. I don't want
even
him.
Though we will have to play him next year.
I mean, but that's one. That's one. I don't want to see him twice or 3 times possibly in one season. Hell no. You get him up out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. Anything else you want to talk about the combo?
Hey, man. I would say go get another safety, but hell, we had safeties they ain't even used this year, son. Bump that.
Oh, we needed safety. They better get a damn safety in this draft. There's too many of them not to get one. Tight end too. Even if we don't get Kenyon Sadiq, Eli Stovers, go get him.
Yeah, can't be shy.
Max Clare, go get him.
Go get him.
I'm just saying.
Nah, you ain't wrong, bro.
We need a hair and parent over here.
Sure do.
Travis Kelce ain't getting no younger.
Hey, he still ain't even announced if he coming back or not. Shit.
We'll see. I think it gets announced sometime this week. They better.
On that new Heights, huh?
Well, they got Randy Moss on there tomorrow. I don't think it gets announced tomorrow.
Nah, he might do it before they pull.
I like Kobe Bryant. I gotta see that contract, man. There's a reason why they ain't bringing back Cook because they said he got a big market. So
they said, nah, it ain't happening, Pimp.
So he's gonna outprice himself. So we're gonna see. I like Kobe Bryant though. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Nah, can't get mad at it.
Just like I think he's gonna outprice himself. I wouldn't be mad if we got Rick Woolen.
Nah, I don't think we can afford Rick. He gonna ask for too much, in my opinion. Like you said, he's gonna price himself out.
Just like Jalen Watson probably about to price himself out.
If Jalen was smart, he'd go ahead and test and then see what you could come back for in KC. That's what I'm hoping.
They probably do that. They probably told Jalen, hey, go out there, see what you can get. Come back to us. If you want to come back.
We'll talk.
See what matches. We'll talk turkey.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, man. Let's talk about some love. Let's get a little bit more depth into some contracts.
Let's talk turkey.
All right, let me pull these dummy contracts up. Now, ignore Breece Hall. This was before we found out,
and
he was gonna get that franchise too.
Yeah, bear with us because literally all this information dropped today. All of it. Hey, I had messaged Chris. I was like, hey, bro, is it the football guys looking out for us today? They over here giving us all the news on our day when we record, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So this is just a hypothetical contracts that could be possible for these players. Now, like I said, ignore Breece Hall. That's done and done. But this is a possibility for Travis Etienne, 3 years, $33 million, $11 million, $21 million guaranteed. Tyler Algier, which is kind of on point. He said he wanted 3 years, $22 million. So this is on point to what he wants. $12 million guaranteed, $7 million annual average salary a year. Rico Dorado, you could do 2 years, 8 possibly. It might be a little bit more because he has 2 back-to-back, 1,000-yard seasons. But they could argue, your production kind of went down towards the end. You got somebody. I don't know if this is I don't know about this number for Rashad White. I think it'd be a little bit less than that, but we'll see. Javonte Williams, this is actually on point. This is pretty much the deal he got. 3 years, $27 million, $16 million guaranteed. This is exactly what he got. So And then Kenneth Gainwell, you could get him 2 years, $7 million, 3.5 million a year. I'm sure Mar would love to sign up for that.
Yeah.
So, and then I saw, I went in and tried to get some numbers for Kenneth Walker. They said that somewhere around 4 years, 42 million, 10 and a half, 22 million guaranteed. So
that's not bad.
So a little bit in between where Bryce Hall and ETN is at, like in between them. So,
so this show Travis projected to cost a little bit more, huh?
So with Travis Etienne, I'm actually not mad at this deal. I'm not. 11 million a year, I can do that. 3 years, 33 million. Initially, it's going to be a 2-year deal. This is call it what it is.
Yeah, all the guarantee money up front.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2-year deal.
That third year is pretty much a cap casualty if need be.
Yeah. Just to answer your question, Joe, I'm with you on the Bud Clark stock. I'm a Bud Clark dude. But yeah, those are pretty much some of the numbers. Tyler Algier, I wouldn't be mad if we can't get Travis. Something happens to where we don't get Travis Etienne or get Kenneth Walker. I'm not mad at Tyler Algier. Now you have to match something with that. Maybe you get something in the draft to go with a Tyler Algier because he's not a burner. Etienne and Kenneth Walker, they can get big gains and break one, to the house. Game that's not Algier's game, but he's better than what we've had. Tyler Algier is a better version of Isaiah Pacheco with vision. So put that in perspective. Imagine if Isaiah Pacheco didn't run into his running back. To his lineman.
That boy's an ass lopper, ain't he?
So would you be interested in the Travis Etienne contract?
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm one of those that I am not, at this point, whatever it is going to cost to get something that's going to potentially affect the offense in such a positive way. At this point, it is what it is. Travis Etienne can play ball, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you ain't getting no scrub.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So at this point, man, if it's gonna cost whatever, even with projected right here, that's what it's gonna cost. Hey, by all means, if Andy says, "Hey, man, Brett, that's my guy," I ain't gonna get him, cuz. And I got no qualms about it because obviously Brees Hall is off the market. Kenneth Walker is gonna. I think he's gonna get overpaid, and I think he's gonna price himself out of what.
I'm hearing the Giants possibly can make that move.
Well, I mean, why not? You're the Giants. What you got to lose?
Yeah, I can see the Giants possibly making that move because they got a young quarterback. John Harbaugh's coming over there. He wants to establish the running game.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I can definitely see that for the Giants. So we'll see.
It's going to turn into a bidding war for Kenneth Walker, and I don't want no part of that war. Because I like the guy, but not a point that I got to outbid other cats to get you. If they really want to pony up the money to go get him, and by all means. But I'm like, nah, bro. Because when you coming off a performance like that, like he just had, man, that's what got you paid. But I don't know if I'm going to always get that from Kenneth Walker. Because are we being honest about Kenneth Walker before this past season? Like, he was solid.
Mm-hmm. He was injury prone. He's very injury prone.
Injury prone like a mob, bro. So if we really having a conversation about Kenneth Walker, he played his best football at the right time, personally for him, not necessarily for a team. He played the best football at the right time, personally, financially for him. And hell, I'm not gonna be mad at him. Cash in, bro. But as a football fan, especially as a fan of the Chiefs, I'm like, yeah, it looked good, but I gotta be honest with what I was getting from Kenneth Walker before this past season. Like, I was getting solid play, but nothing consistent and nothing that the dude was looking like a Super Bowl MVP type running back. That's for damn sure. So, I mean, that 1 year he cashed in at the right time and it had his best football at the time. It was, back up the Brinks truck and he played the game right. But I ain't gonna fault him for it. But I also don't want Brett Veach to fall for the okie doke and then end up paying this man $13-14 million a year, and then he reversed back to old Kenneth Walker that was in and out of the lineup.
Yeah, that's why I would say Travis Etienne is probably more of the safer pick. He's been relatively durable. He's been, like you said, you stated earlier in the episode that he's very productive outside of that 1 year, and that was, it was weird. He was in the doghouse with Doug Peterson.
That was weird.
They were starting to play Tank Bigsby a lot more than him. So
the guy that ain't fucking trading and he couldn't even get on the field. That was weird.
Yeah. So, that was very weird. So, that's something that was just an anomaly year, but he comes back this year and balls out. He's part of the reason why that offense was going. So, I would be happy with Travis Etienne, and like I said, I think he's the number one option for the Chiefs this year.
Yeah.
So, all right, let me bring up some wide receivers, man. Now, the Michael Pittman Jr., that is if he gets cut, because there was rumblings of him getting cut. So,
which is weird. They just paid him.
Yeah, no, but his cap hit is very high, and they're trying to pay Daniel Jones. They're trying to work out a deal with Daniel Jones. They're trying to work out a deal with Alec Pierce. So,
which they didn't tag.
So, but I heard they're working on trying to get a contract done with him. I think if the contract doesn't get done, then they restructure Michael Pittman's deal and he stays on the team. If they do work out a deal with Alec Pierce, I wouldn't be surprised if they trade him or if they cut him. But with Mike Evans, he's a free agent. They're estimating him getting 2 years, $44 million, $26 million guaranteed. Romeo Dobbs, it's his first free agent year. He would get 4 years, $64 million, $32 million guaranteed. Somebody like a Brandon Ayuk who's looking to get cut. Now his situation is weird. I don't know if he gets this much, but maybe Washington, if he does go to Washington, because that's probably where he wants to go play with JD5. 2 years, $38 million, $20 million guaranteed. Deebo Samuels, 2 years, $40 million, $22 million guaranteed. I don't agree with this Tyreek Hill contract. I think he gets way less than this.
And to be fair, I don't think nobody's touching him until they figure out if his knee's fine. Yeah. Nobody's touching him. But he might be one of those, like, remember how, like you said, matter of fact, I think you did say this, kind of like when Odell kind of came late in the season with the Rams and went on that playoff run and had he not got hurt, would have been the MVP of that Super Bowl. But
he definitely was.
I can see Tyreek kind of doing almost a similar situation like that where he can get on late in the season, kind of knock the rust off. But nobody's touching him pre-November. I think he might be like damn near close to Thanksgiving signing type.
Yeah, I agree. I can see that. And then the tier 3 is Rashid Shaheed. He's 3 years, $39 million, $19 million guaranteed. You got Jawan Jennings, who's 3 years, $36 million, $18 million guaranteed. And then Alec Pierce, we'll see. He's working on his deal. They're estimating him at 3 years, $33 million, $15.5 million guaranteed. So
I'm hearing he might get more than that.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too. Who are some of these? What contract would you be interested in if the Chiefs were to explore a veteran wide receiver? With the whole Rashid Rice situation hovering, Nate Taylor's reporting that they're, that he's expecting a suspension, and there could be like 10 games, 12 games. So
I'll be honest.
We'll see. But
I'll be honest with you. See, if we're going to do one of these signings from veterans, one of them, I kind of like Rashid Shaheed. Here's why. He's not going to break the bank out of all these wide receivers on this list. That's for one. Veteran presence. You look at the spark plug he gave that Seattle offense last season. Not only on offense, special teams. So if there's a special teams need, he can check that box. Also, he can be a presence in the wide receiver room, veteran. I just think he can do so much. Those jet sweeps that weren't working so right with Xavier Worthy, I trust Rashid Shaheed in those a little bit more. Kind of how when they was using McCole Hardman's on those jet sweeps and shit like that. I could trust Shaheed in those positions a little bit more than Xavier. To be honest, I think we do go in the draft and get some wide receivers. So that's why I'm not huge on tackling some of these veteran wide receivers. So if there was one, I would probably go with the Shaheed just because he can do a multitude of things when it comes to what he can do for our offense.
I hear you on the Rashid Shaheed. I just feel like he's kind of redundant. I think I think we have a bunch of Rashid Shaheeds on the team. Now, may not be as productive as Rashid Shaheed has been, but I think when healthy, Xavier Worthy could be Rashid Shaheed.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Like, he maybe not in the punt return, kick return, because they don't really use him in that matter as much. But I think they could use Brashard Smith more in that, going into next year, or maybe they draft somebody that can do that. But or pick up somebody in free agency who's a specialist when it comes to that. I'm more on the Juwan Jennings thing because I think Juwan Jennings can give you what Rashid Rice gives you. I think he's a big body wide receiver who works over the middle. You can work him in the slot. I think he has high production. I like Juwan Jennings. I think he's that's what we need in this offense. We need guys who are 6'2", bigger body wide receiver who can, beat man coverage and get in the end zone. And I think that's what Juwan Jennings is. I like Juwan Jennings in this. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If the contract looks a little bit better than what it looks on here, give me Brandon Ayuk all day.
Yeah,
if we get Brandon Ayuk on a 1-year, $10 million deal, sign me up.
Yeah, but to be fair, because of what all the situation and shit that he's got going on in San Francisco and how that, I think you should be able to get Brandon Ayuk for less than 10.
Whatever. I mean, we can get him for less than 10, then that's fine. But I'm just saying.
I hear you. Just get him in there.
We can get Brandon Ayuk in here and a prove-it deal to say, hey, come here, prove yourself, and you can go somewhere else, or you can stay in and possibly we pay you, but come here and ball out. Essentially, because Brandon Ayuk, when he's healthy, he's one of the better wide receivers in the league.
Yeah, he's nice. Shit, that's why San Francisco initially paid him.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
So if it's in my mind, I'm getting Brandon Ayuk. Now look, I know he's old, but if they settled for Mike Evans, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Man, he had.
I'm not signing him to 2 years, $44 million, $26 million guaranteed.
Hell no. I'm actually surprised you brought him up. I wasn't even thinking about Mike, bro. Like for real.
Well, only reason why I brought him up because the word is that he was coming to Kansas City before he re-signed with Tampa Bay.
Where did that come from? Like
Adam Schefter and them was reporting that stuff. And Mike Evans was coming here. And it was initially his wife. His wife is the one who made the decision to stay because he was coming here or coming to Kansas City.
I still kind
now for no 2 years, $44 million, $26 million guaranteed. No, I'm not signing for that.
Bro, Brody can. I'm good.
So, I'm not signing that. But if they settled for him, I wouldn't be mad at it. He wouldn't be my first choice. He might not even be my third choice.
That's why I was kind of surprised he brought it up because I'm like, I wouldn't even have thought nothing about Mike Evans in KC. Like not at all.
I think he goes somewhere else and get paid, but he said he wants to go somewhere with a good quarterback who can help win the Super Bowl. I think
that limits everything.
I think that has Buffalo written all over it.
All over it. That limits a lot, bro.
They're gonna break the bank for Mike Evans.
Yeah, because they think he's gonna help him take him over the top.
Yeah.
And look at it this way: they going into a new stadium, man. You throw anything and everything at the wall and hope something sticks, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I think Mike Evans is going to be their big signing in the offseason. So,
That's fine.
but like I said, I'm not mad at you, Rashid Shaheed. He definitely could work in this offense. He will be a weapon on this offense. You could definitely use the speed. I think his field awareness is a little bit better than Xavier Worthy. And then you could use him, like you said, punt return, kickoff return. I think your boy Tobe would love this dude. So, and then like you said, the jet sweeps and all that stuff, all that stuff, he would open that up a little bit more. But I just think he's redundant. And I know Chief Keenum was tired of getting the fast speed guy. But I'm with you. I wouldn't be mad at Rashid. Like, they signed him, I wouldn't be mad at it. But I think he's going to the Raiders. I think he's going over there with Clint because he knows the system. So yeah, Shaheed is a huge plus on the special team. Yeah.
Yeah, so he can do a lot. I think he's he'll almost be that Swiss Army knife. Which now that I think about it, like you said, which is redundant because I'm like, there's already some Swiss Army knives that aren't even getting used already on the roster. So
he's way Justin Ross, and y'all know 84 was my guy. Oh my God. Shut up, Joe. Shaheed is a huge plus on special teams. I agree. I do agree with that. All right, let's do one more contract. Let's go to the defensive line, man.
Yeah, got to see this. There's got to be some dudes out there, some studs out there we need.
Here we go. So at the top, you got Trey Hendrickson. They're looking at him at a 3-year, $72 million, $24 million a year. Yeah, I know. You got the upper starter tier, Boye Mafe, 4 years, $88 million, $22 million. You got Owe, 4 years, $84 million, $21 million a year. Kwity Paye, 4 years, $80 million, $20 million a year. Then you got the mid-tier starters who, Jalen Phillips, if healthy, 3 years, $54 million, $18 million. AJ Espinosa, 3 years, $45 million, $15 million a year. John Franklin Myers, 3 years, $42 million, $14 million. And then you got upside prove it tier. Azalari, 3 years, $39 million, $13 million a year. Joseph Asai, 2 years, $18 million, $9 million a year. And then Arden Key, 2 years, $16 million, $8 million a year. I didn't see the guaranteed money. So which contract would you be willing to sign for the Kansas City Chiefs?
Sounds crazy enough, but I think the low-hanging fruit for it is Boye Mafe, one they was already trying to get over here. So might as well finish the deal on that one. Because obviously there was something that Spags and Beats loved about the guy that they were willing to try to get him over here anyway. So before the trade deadline, and then I guess talks just kind of fell through when Seattle like, nah, we just gonna have this old all-star pass rush room and just throw pass rushers at your quarterback for 60 minutes and it's gonna get us to a Super Bowl, and that's what happened. So they was like, nah, we ain't letting that go. But now that they won the Super Bowl, they can't pay everybody. So it kind of works in the Chiefs' favor. That's the way they want to go. Obviously, the no-brainer that's a hell no ain't gonna never happen is that Trey Hendrickson one for sure. So, so all you Chiefs fans, get that one out your head now. That is not.
You want to sign his old ass to that deal anyway?
Hey, but that ain't happening at all. That's all. So it ain't happening. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that Boye Mafe. And especially I think what kind of helps the negotiation, you kind of look at the fact that you say, hey man, yeah, bro, you production kind of went down a little bit, and you like, well, obviously he can explain that because The fact that there was a rotation that he was a part of, but if the numbers ain't there, let's go ahead and get the financial numbers in the Chiefs' favor. So I wouldn't mind seeing them go get Boye.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Boye. I'm not mad at Dafe Owe. I don't know about Kwity Paye. He's okay, but
he don't get enough pressure from me.
I'm into that mid tier. I like Jalen Phillips. 3 years, 54 million, 18 million a year. I'm not mad at that.
Damn, mid tier Nick is getting 18 million a year. It's crazy, bro.
John Franklin Myers either. 3 years, 42 million, 14 million a year. He would be great next to Chris Jones.
Hey, fam. I'm in the wrong business, dog. The mid tier niggas getting 18 million a year.
That's the market, dog. That's the market.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man.
That is the market. So, but yeah, man, I'm with you with the Boye and the Owe, but I like the Jalen Phillips. AJ Espinosa, he's okay. He's good against the run. But I think Phillips and Myers give you more with the pass rush. So,
yeah.
So, but if you banking on, and Boye's not really that young. I think he's like 27, 28. So he ain't really that young, but
yeah, but get the last squeeze the last prime juice out of him.
Well, I think Owe is like 25, 26. So I wouldn't be mad at that. So, but yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see. But those are our, hypothetical contracts. See, you with me, Joe. Sometimes you speak a little sense sometimes, Joe.
Nah, because he ain't drinking tonight. That's all.
He can't be. Cause I don't know, because he's been saying some wild stuff in the comments that I can't post. So,
well, that's just nature.
I need you to stop using the N-word in the comment section.
That's his nature.
He said, "Pause, Mario."
I don't know what I got to pause for. What I say?
What did he say?
I don't know.
I don't know. We didn't pay attention.
Hey, because usually if I say something pause, I usually catch myself. I'm like, "Oh, whoa, that was out of pocket." But I don't. Yeah. Anyway.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this last subject. Last year, the Kansas City Chiefs made a lot of head scratching decisions that had us saying, squeezing juice. Okay. Yeah, they made some head scratching decisions, whether it be coaching, whether it be personnel decisions. And me and Mar are going to give some reasons on why, or what things that we felt was weird and head scratching. So, Mar, I'm going to let you go first on one of yours.
Met the guy. He was able to sign the tissue couch cushion in training camp. So he's definitely a Arrowhead Chief podcast favorite around these parts. Cool cat. Seen him play over there out in the West Coast. My first head scratching moment is all them players that got hurt on the wide receiver room. My man Jalen Rose couldn't get no burn. Couldn't get no burn. like Chris, I ain't the smartest man in the world. I would never claim to be the smartest man in the world. But one thing that I am is I know how to connect some dots. All right. So if I got one position room on my football team that is literally dropping like flies left and right, cats just going on IR left and right, hurt left and right, suspended left and right, whatever. We getting down to the bare minimum. Pretty much falling into the same problem that the Chiefs ran into last year when it came to injuries in the wide receiver room, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Didn't the Chiefs get aggressive? They made some trades. Got D-Hop, got McCole Hardman back, so they made some moves, which I understand. Okay, well, they really didn't make no moves to those type of moves this year when we had the same problem. But my thing is, you had your replacements already in the building, but you didn't use them. Didn't my man got no burn? That one didn't make no sense. I was like, huh? Okay. Yeah, that one stopped. That one took the cake for me, see. That one got me, bro.
I hear you. My head scratcher is signing Elijah Mitchell to the 53-man roster and never playing him. All but one game, and he barely got any carries. To a point of a week where Isaiah Pacheco is hurt. He's out. And they signed CEH to the active roster instead of promoting the guy that you have on the 53-man roster.
Crazy, bro. It's crazy.
What the hell is going on over there?
Crazy, bro.
So that was my head scratcher. You got another one?
Oh no. I'm actually surprised you didn't lead with your never mind. Because those who watch the show, they know about your ultimate head scratcher.
Let me get into it. Don't worry.
Oh, I know you do. You get a dynamic player like Brashad Smith, and even when the season was already out of contention, he still barely got any totes at running back. So how do you know if he can play the position? He barely got any toes. I think the only toes he really got after the Mahomes injury and the season was over, was it Tennessee? He might have got some carries. But other than that, they really didn't. That was another head scratcher for me when the season's out of reach and not making the playoffs and our star QB is hurt. Why didn't you want to see if my man can do something at running back? They gave him nothing, bro. Yeah, that was another one. I didn't like the usage of Brashad Smith, especially down the stretch when he's, all the opportunity to see what he can do is right here. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
Yep. Not playing Noah Williams on a consistent basis.
No, one of mine. Damn it. But that's fact, though.
When you consistently try to play 27 in the slot, when you can easily play Noah Williams on the outside and put Trent in the slot.
Mm.
And for whatever, Kristen Fulton could not get on the field. So you saw Noah Williams, he played very well to a point of Bleacher Report did a redraft and he would have went in the first round in their redraft. So that lets you know how the league felt about Noah Williams. So I'm just telling, he was the best draft pick, well, outside of Joshua Simmons, but even Joshua Simmons had his, whatever, he went away for a little bit. So,
yeah.
So you can argue Noah Williams was the best draft pick they had last year.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get on the field. And then when he finally got on the field, you saw what happened. So that's a head scratcher for me.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
You got any other ones?
Yeah. Why didn't Brett Veach get aggressive at the deadline to get some pass rush?
He tried.
I know he tried, but he didn't land nothing. We need results, baby.
The other team gotta agree to the shit.
I hear you.
He thought he had the deal done, and then Seattle said, "Nah, we good."
We good. Yeah, I hear you. But just the head scratching moment is kind of more like, we noticed that this was way before trade deadline that ain't nothing shaking with this pass rush. So that was kind of the head scratch for me. Like, should have been a little bit more aggressive for him, trying to get some kind of pass rush help for Chris Jones. Because this is now 2 years in a row that is Chris Jones or bust, and we can't live like that no more. Absolutely can't live like that no more. Because it's not working. How did we go from the Super Bowl against the Eagles being the second best team, getting 60, 50, 55 plus sacks in the season to nothing? Come on. Yeah, that got to change.
Yeah, that definitely has to change.
Ain't doing no more.
All right, my last one. Why did you cut Mike Pennell?
To trade for Derek
Trade for Derek Nottie.
And then sign Mike.
Well, first they cut Derek Nottie.
Yeah.
Then they cut Mike Pennell.
Yeah.
Then they get on the phone with the Jets, and the Jets probably got on the phone, was like, "Hey, what's up, Brett?" Hey, he probably wants to give Jermaine Johnson and Brees Hall or something. Let's see what he talking about. Hey, what's up, Brett? How you doing? Hey, man, how much y'all want for Derek Nottie? Who? Derek Nottie, defensive lineman on your defensive line. Hey, y'all know who Derek Nottie? Oh, I guess a seventh.
I guess.
How about we swap?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Why?
Why?
Then turn around when y'all saw on PFF, he was the last graded defensive tackle.
It's terrible.
You waited for Mike Pennell to ask for his release.
Go get him back.
Because Chris is like, get my dog back.
I need help, bro. He said, help. Hey, that
was a head scratcher. Head scratcher.
Yeah. That one was yeah. That was crazy, man. That one. Yeah, just some of the shit that they was doing this past season. I'm actually surprised you really didn't lead. Started
because it solidified your offensive line, Joe. I'm not mad at that. You get your good safety in this draft.
Are we really? Wait, hold on. See, because we've seen this before. Joe's not the only one that nitpicked this Joshua Simmons pick, and I'm like, how are we nitpicking because a man took a moment of leave of absence? I mean, and I'm with you. When he came back, I was like, how the hell you come back and play better? I ain't never seen nothing like that. But my thing is like, if we're in,
he ain't a head case.
And my thing
a head case.
No, I'll show you a head case. His name Antonio Brown. That's a head case.
That's a head case.
Yeah.
Might be number 4, might be a head case too. But I ain't doing the gossip, but you ain't hear that from me.
I was about to say something. Let's say that for next week.
He wasn't changing his defense.
Hey,
because Spags was still consistently play 27 in the slot.
And that's where I thought you was gonna go as your lead, dog. That's why I thought you was going there as your lead.
No, he ain't my league. I didn't beat down Shamari Connor so much. He probably hates me. He probably want to shoot the fade with me when he see me.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. He said probably want to shoot the fade with your boy.
I get it. I want to shoot the fade with me too.
Hey man, hey, you one of them AAC boys been all that talking about you.
You think we don't watch you?
Yeah.
I may not be able to cover the slot, but I can slot your ass, homie. With these fists.
Hey, fam, that's crazy, man. I'm trying to tell you.
He probably still missed the cover. Let me stop. Let me stop. All right, man. Damn, why are you? Told you, bad influence on my life.
Hey, no, you can't put that on me, fam.
I didn't say that. That was Joe that said that, Shamari.
I'm just saying, bro.
Joe said that.
That's wild, bro.
AKA Kareem. He said that.
Reem did it.
But come off of it, Joe. Next year, we got a solidified offensive line with Simmons, Kingsley, Creed, Smith, and even more.
Yeah, got some studs, man.
So we'll be all right, man. Y'all talking about he a head case. Now, if he do it again next year, then y'all got an argument. We have a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, but come on, man. He being a little bit too loud over the last couple of seasons, man. He a little bit too loud over the last couple of seasons. Like, I'm feeling what Joe is saying, because my thing is like, bro, it'd be one thing if you had one incident, but like in the time span, the time frame we talking about, bro, like we got a couple of situations just keep popping up, bro, and I don't like it. I just think he a knucklehead if we being for real, for real.
Who?
Rasheed?
No, he talking about Simmons.
Oh, Simmons? No, see, Simmons was just he's part of that new generation where mental health is very prevalent, as in you take care of it, and you. I mean, we grew up in different times. We didn't have no mental wellness month shit type. You know, it was, hey man, suck that shit up and get back to life, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? So I just think Josh Simmons is part of this generation where he had a moment. He felt mentally he wasn't there. He needed to step away, but he came back fine.
I mean, we speculating what happened. There was words that he had a death in the family, and that's where he went to go do. So I don't know. I don't know the details of why he went AWOL. Nobody. Maybe one day on the 30 for 30 we'll find out. But right now we don't know. I ain't gonna speculate. He came back. He was playing well. Unfortunate exit fracture to his arm from Kareem Hunt. I think he comes back stronger than ever. And I think that he's going to shut Joe up.
Yeah.
And don't come jump on the bandwagon either, Joe.
Matter of fact, the train already left the depot, bro.
You stay where you at.
Yeah. He said, I got my mental health from Pop's belt. Yeah, you definitely look like a motherfucker.
Hey, and you see where you at now.
Still raggedy as hell.
It didn't work, Joe.
He didn't get enough ass whoopings, dog.
It didn't work. We know you driving your own train, drunk as hell, off the tracks, tearing up shit.
Ooh,
cussing at the people because you messing up.
That's crazy, bro.
All right, good people. Because Joe, you know.
Hey, that's the bad influence right there.
You don't influence me.
That's the bad influence right there.
You don't influence me. He's influencing other people when to come on their show and come on our show and tell their story. That's what he's doing. Like we Oprah or something. We ain't the Pivot. This ain't the Pivot.
I can't.
I love you too, Joe. You don't mean that.
I can't, bro. This is wild.
But it's your fault. They saw them clips, and all of a sudden, oh boy, will come on our show and say his fucking PR. I was a professional troll on the internet. Like, what? That's not a flex.
Crazy flex, bro.
But I've changed my life. Like, what kind of show do you think we got? You talk Chiefs over here. We ain't here to talk about your life as a troller. Do you got some takes on the Chiefs? No? All right.
I don't know what to tell you then, pimp.
This ain't the show for you.
Yeah. This ain't loving hip hop, bro.
Go holler at Tasha K or whatever her name is.
Hey. That's crazy.
Yeah, you right about that, Joe. But still, I mean, we had to put something up from that episode.
Hey, bro, you had me reaching for clips on that week, Joe, bro.
Because there was nothing about the Chiefs that came out.
Barely.
Anything that came out about the Chiefs on this episode. It was all about you getting that clearance.
Hey, fam, I had to find some clips because I can't have
talking trash on my use on Mara all episode.
A whole episode. And I'm over here like, bro, what did I do to you, bro?
Repeating yourself over and over, asking us what we would pick at 9.
Like we just didn't tell you like a second ago.
Yeah, we talked draft, but you kept asking, what are you picking at 9, Chris? What are you picking at 9? Chris? What are you picking at 9, Mara? What are you picking at? Like over and over. We just told you.
Bruh, that's crazy, man.
That's why I had to just go ahead and land it. Like, all right, man, we gotta end this show.
Let's call it a wrap.
Making my brain hurt.
This nigga said my brain was hurting.
I bet you is. No more Johnny Walker Black.
No more Johnny Blue, bro.
No, yeah, black. No more black.
Oh, that what it was? Because he showed his black ass that damn night drinking on that Johnny Black, bro.
I knew exact time when that shit started kicking in.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, this shit kicking in.
Because he would deviate. This was you on that episode.
Barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue chicken alert.
Hey, bro, I almost spit shit all over my whole damn setup. He said that shit had me. Oh, we know. Oh, we know. Hey, we know. Hey, that first time when you said, "Hey, Chris, man, who you want at number 9?" Enter me said, "Hey, that motherfucker just answered that question like a second ago."
He answered again. He answered like 4 or 5 times, back to back to back to back. And I was like, all right, it's time to end it.
Oh,
it's over. Let this go.
Oh man. And then he had to break down the whole story of the Chris Jones. So I said, bro, yeah, man.
There's nothing you can break down. It's over. You're guilty.
Yeah.
And he was.
I was like,
and then you getting that Clarence can't defend himself. You getting up there talking about Clarence.
Monkey ass.
And because of that episode, yeah, the old boy want to come on the show and give his piece. So it's all your fault, Joe.
Hey, fam. 1 point, Joe. Arrowhead Cheap Podcast 0. But he up on the scoreboard. He won up.
Oh yeah, he got us that episode. I had to wave in the white flag. I don't never wave in the white flag.
He got us that episode, fam.
That flag got waved.
Hey, he got on the scoreboard on his head.
All right, you got it, bro.
I said,
you win. I ain't got nothing else to put. I ain't got nothing else to contribute today.
When fans said my brain was hurting, god damn.
I ain't got nothing else. I don't know what else to say.
Hey, not your brain hurt, fam. Hey, fam.
I was trying to process everything Joe was just saying. I was just like,
and it just hurt every second of it. Just hurt your brain. It just hurt your brain every second. Like
he would just veer. Like we try and get back on track and hear Joe. But Mar, but Mar.
Hey, not the Sammy Davis voice.
But Mar.
Hey, it's time to go, bro.
Light skin. That's what I kept saying. Talking about Clarence. That was his 3 talking points.
I don't trust my skinny niggas. Hey man, it's been fun times, man. We appreciate y'all, baby.
I don't sound like that. Okay, we're gonna end the show.
All right, okay.
We're gonna end the show right there. If you look at the screen,
tell another lie.
If you look at the screen, you'll see our Chiefs Keenan Red Friday shirt. Scan the QR code or go to any of our social media platforms. You'll see the print file link. Go to it. You'll see the shirts, $25 plus shipping. We also got the other shirts, Arrowhead Chief Podcast shirts with the big three on the back. Chris Jones, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. Go on, get it. Support the podcast.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, bro.
Whatever streaming platform you use, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, wherever you use to listen to your podcast, we're available. Also, first-time watchers on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button, so when we go live on Tuesdays at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, you could jump in the live with us like Joe, like Mark did today. Dale came in here earlier. Shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all always rocking with us, coming in here. You know, Joe, we love you, man. You know what I'm saying? You keep us on our toes, for sure, for sure.
That's for sure.
But jump in the live with us. Give us your opinion. You agree with us, disagree with us. We want to hear from you, man. We want to hear your opinion. Just talk to us nice. Don't come out crazy now. Some of y'all be getting a little reckless in these comment sections, whatever. But yeah, man. Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Whatever social media platform you use, whether it be Twitter, Twitter, X, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, Twitch, Instagram, all the social media platforms. You can follow us at AH Chief Podcast. We're not Hollywood over here, Joe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joe, where you at?
We are. Yeah, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Why you gotta be like that?
Why you hate us? That's a strong word, Joe. But yeah, follow us. We'll follow you back. If you have critiques or feedback, or if you have a question or topic that's Chiefs related or NFL related, and we like said topic or question, we will bring it up. We will shout you out because we want to show love to those who show love to us. So go ahead and hit us up via DM, emails, or our mentions. All right, good people. Until next week, where free agency kicks off, so we will be finding out where the Chiefs are directed. Maybe we get some news. Travis Etienne may be a Chief, or some other players might be Chiefs. So tap in with us next Tuesday, because Monday is when tampering period begins.
You can tamper, y'all.
So it goes down Monday.
It's going down.
It's gonna be like Christmas Eve.
Going down in the DMs.
So tap in with us next week. And until then, we are gone.